OMG, welcome back to my channel. So excited you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn coming at you with another weekly video. We are in my backyard. Before we get started on the cleanup that we're going to be doing, oh my goodness, look at these sleeves. I think they're called the farmer's sleeves. A super duper sweet subscriber sent these to me. It didn't have a note of who it was from. It came to my P.O. box. That's how I know it was from a subscriber. And I could have sworn I saw a comment. I don't even remember if I replied to it. But oh my gosh, if you sent me these, thank you so much. Would you comment down below? I would like to thank you by name. So here we are back in the backyard again. I posted a video. It's probably been a month now. And I told you I had massive cleanup to do in the backyard. And I had started it because I know it's going to take me probably all year long in the warm months in Michigan that I have to be outside cleaning, and contracted poison ivy. And so that's kind of been at a halt, and I'm back out here today. If you are new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new? Write down in the comments. I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to another video. I appreciate you. So this is episode 2 of 174 episodes of my backyard cleanup. So if you've been with me for a while, then you already know. I did have somebody come out and spray the yard, found all the poison ivy. It's been about 2 weeks now since he did that. He told me not to get in the yard and do any cleanup until he came back for his follow-up, which he said would be 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm already so dang far behind from having to heal from the poison ivy and waiting for the spray to work that here I am out here because I got to get this done. He said he didn't see any poison ivy in this area, so I'm tackling the areas he said were clear.
Hi, Thomas. Hi. Oh, you two being so nice to each other. It's very nice. Okay. It's very nice. Hi, Quacky.
Yes, I can't pee by myself. I was home alone, so I don't even bother shutting the bathroom door when I'm home alone because they will just be outside of the door scratching and everything. So let me know if your animals do that as well. So on this day that I started this was the girls' very last day of school. So I only got a couple of bags done before I had to go grab them from school. Viv had a clap out because she's in 8th grade and will be going into high school next year. I can't even believe it. Well, I know we need some dirt over here because it's so sloped, but yeah, there's a hole right there. Pretty sure a lot of you know my Phil story. I had a raccoon family. That must have been one opening while they were living under the deck. Yeah, so we're going to have to get that filled. I sure do miss Phil. He never came back. I'm not too keen about sticking my hand in this hole, but there was a bunch of leaves down there. So I just did it. The dang rock would not budge. I was going to move the rock over the hole. But anyways. And here's another dang wood pile from a tree we had to have removed years ago. This dang wood's been sitting here. You can see I was cautiously pulling it away because I was afraid there might be some bugs under there. So even though the poison ivy guy told me he didn't see any poison ivy in this area, it was covered with leaves. And the area where I got it was also covered in leaves, and there was vines all running through the ground, which I did not know. I was pulling vines up left and right. Once I started pulling the leaves up over here, I did not find any vines like I had in the other area, so I felt pretty confident that there was no poison ivy over here. But I was taking every precaution that I possibly could take. Definitely not pulling out a leaf blower to potentially blow any oils around. And it's been so dry in Michigan, we haven't had any rain in like 10 days, that the leaf blower would have just blown around a bunch of dirt. So I'm just doing this by hand. Of course, I got my handy dandy little hand rakes, which I love those things so much. They help me pick up huge piles that my hands could not pick up. And they have like serrated edges, so they work as like literally a rake as well to help me get in hard spots that the actual rake could not get in.
Why you dirty? Why you gotta get in the mud, Clarky? Why you gotta do that? Your face is full of dirt. Get, Clark! You're full of dirt! Stop getting in the mud. Yeah, and you're coughing. Cut it out. Nobody wants this old broken tree. Including you. You hear me, mister? Clarky! Clarky! Painted rare. Painted rare!
He is such a little stinker. He grabbed a little piece of tree bark and ran with it, which I knew that's what he was going for. That's why I tried to pick it all up. So I have so many ideas of fun things that I want to do in this backyard. But that's not going to happen in today's video. This is strictly a cleanup. Again, episode 2 of 100. How many did I say? 172 or 174. I have so much cleanup to do before I can even think about doing makeovers and things like that. The area where I'm putting the leaf bags, which is right next to this deck, we'd really like to make that like an extended patio off of the deck, but I don't think that's going to happen this year, but that's something we're thinking of. All right, well, progress. That's what we've made here. I'm dang happy about it. I got to get this stuff right here, but all of this is cleared out. Look at that big gaping hole there. It took 4 lawn bags. I thought it was going to take more, but it was only 4 lawn bags and a trash bag from some things I found. Look what I got out, OMG, because it's the fun part now. Except for I can't get the dang hose nozzle off, and the hose from this side of the house will not reach all the way back here. I'm going to figure it out, though. All right, here we go. I got the power washer all set up. Let's see if we can do some magic. Oh, I didn't turn the water on. Oopsies. Forgot to turn the water on. I'll be right back. What I do? Well, so far, 30 minutes of trying to figure out why the machine won't work. Watched a couple of YouTube videos, ended up taking off the hose that's plugged into the back of the machine, and it just spouted out a bunch of water, so it was clogged. Hopefully it'll work now. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I thought it was broken already. I was about ready to cry because I can't live without the dang power washer. You're going to see in just a second some really bad camera work here. Catch it. Well, yeah, but I want a close-up.
Well, let me get shoes on and I'll do it and you can take a picture.
No, that's all right. Did you hear the hubs? Let me get shoes on and I'll do it so I could get a close-up. He just wanted to do the power washing of this disgustingly dirty fence. He tried to take it. I said, no, let's move on. Okay, because I couldn't get the hose off the one spigot, I ran in the basement because I knew we had a hose that we haven't used in years, and I hooked that one up to this power washer. I think that was the issue. Maybe there was something in that hose because it's been sitting in my basement forever, and the rubber just smelled really bad on the hose. Anyways, what now? Ugh, and I'm dirty. Well, this was the best side. But it sure looks a lot better than this side. Let's move on to this side. This is going to be the fun one. So I ended up having to get a tool to remove the hose from the other spigot, the good hose, and hooked that up. And now everything is fine with the power washer. Yes, I'm obsessed with the power washer now. Somebody left a comment last week. You getting the power washer has changed your whole YouTube channel. I don't even think you had a good shot before. Ugh. Let's see. Can you see the bottom? Yeah, kinda. Let me move this again. Heavens. There. Maybe can you see the bottom now? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Let's oh heavens. All right, there. There we go. Let's move on. Some behind the scenes footage for you right there of me trying to get a good camera angle. Anyways, my response to that comment was, not only has the power washer changed my YouTube channel, it's changed my entire life. This thing is incredible. As you can see, I have this little fence back here that is very, very dirty. This is not a wood fence. Neither is my deck wood. It's some type of either vinyl or plastic or something very durable. Like, wow. What? Oh my heavens. I think I'm going to have to get some soap and water. I probably should have sprayed it down with the solution first, but I'm not. We'll get it after because there's some spots. Let's keep on going. And just like the first time we got the power washer out and the whole family had fun with it, you're going to see that happening again. But I'm the one that took the time to clean all of the debris out from this area. So I took the first shot at using the power washer on this very, very dirty fence. And I know I've said this before, but I'm probably going to get comments. So just a reminder, I'm not having my children help me with this yard cleanup because of the poison ivy. I am not potentially exposing them to poison ivy. Just for funsies, I think we should do just a teeny little bit of the deck. Because look at how dirty it is. Let me see if I can hold the camera and show you what happens. All right, here we go. Still dirty, but yeah, look at wow, can't wait to do this. Wowzers. And that side's not even perfect. I got to get a little bit of soap and water to it because, you know, that stuff's like stuck on like nobody's business. Wow. I got to be careful of that dang thing, and we got to fix that broken board there. Yeah, doesn't that look nice? Okay, so try to stay away from this broken spot here right now. Try to get the top, but listen to me. You're gonna have to stand way down here. Yep. And you gotta get kind of close to it. It might spray you back a little. That's why you gotta kind of stand back. But go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Spray it that way. Spray it that way. There you go. There you go. That's on your face. Get that stuff off. There you go. There she is, Donna Jean, making her appearance in the video. She loves this stuff. I was like, do you want to? I was not greedy. I shared the power washing. I said, do you want a power wash? And she was like, yes. So here she is out here helping me get this fence clean. And Hubs came out and screwed that broken board in. It still needs to be fixed better, but for now it's good. Oh, Donna Jane. Aww. Oh, Donna Jean, I love it. Let me take a picture of that. So stinking adorable. Oh, you're ruining it. She's so sweet. The two boys. Can't let Clark out because he'll go after the pressure washer. There they are. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Clarky. The window's dirty. My sweet Donna Jean just melted my heart writing I love mom and through the dirt. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. Everybody wants to power wash. I don't know what your family likes to do for fun, but my family likes to power wash. Everybody is waiting at the door for their turn. Well,
Come on.
he's fine. You already let him out. What do you think, Clocky? Leave him be. He's fine, Donna. Just, he's already muddy.
Oh my God.
His favorite ball.
What?
Your hair is very wet, Donna Jean. Poor Donna Jean got soaked, but she loved every minute of it. And then I called Hubs out, and he did the other side of the fence. And he actually came back and did the side we already did, because that's just how he is. And this front side of the fence was not nearly as dirty as the side that we could see, but still definitely dirty, and it needed to be done. So Hubs got it all cleaned up. And here comes some very amazing before and afters. This is what the dang fence looked like. Nope, it hadn't been cleaned in years, just like we haven't done yard cleanup in a majority of the backyard in a long time. Look at it now. Other than the broken area down there that we kind of fixed, it looks almost brand spanking new. Ah, so happy to have that done. So since I already had the power washer out and all set up, and Hubs was cleaning the fence, he decided to start a little bit of the deck. Yes, look at the deck. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's moss or algae, but the dang power washer is getting it done. And I'm so grateful that this is not a wood deck, so I don't have to worry about staining or anything like that. I just need to keep it clean, and a power wash once or twice a year should get that done now that we have a power washer. And we really weren't planning on doing the deck on this day, so we didn't even finish the whole thing because I was just staying exhausted. But we did realize that he was just spraying dirt all over the newly cleaned fence. So he sprayed that off once again. And this spot right here, like after he did the edges, I was like, oh, do this spot because this looks really, really gross. So he got to work on this spot here. I was trying to get some close-ups just to show you how much dirt that this was pulling off. And yes, it kept spraying dirt back on the fence as well. So we had to keep spraying that off, but it was totally fine. But because I was getting so close up, look at, I got dirt all over me. We all needed showers after this. And I wanted to wash all my clothes anyways because I was down in the dirt. Just another precaution to take against hopefully never getting poison ivy again. I won't have a full before and after cleaning of the deck in this video, but wow, the power washer
What do you
did an
think,
amazing
Clarky?
job.
What do you think? What do you think?
Well, wow. Wow. Like, that's a lot of dirt it pulled up. I feel like it could pull up more dirt. But wow, it looks pretty awesome.
Go away. Go away. Thank you. I don't need your help.
It was getting late, but I decided since the power washer was still all hooked up, I'd do a little bit more of the deck. Want to say a humongous thank you to all of you. Oh my gosh, we hit 18,000 subscribers on the channel, so I'm going to do a giveaway in this video. But first, some clips of my crazy dog and the power washer.
You gotta move out of the way, please. Okay. You're the pain in my rear butt, I tell you. Watch out, please. Clock. Go play. Yes, I love you. Yes, go play. Go play. Yeah, you're getting wet, aren't you? Go play. Go play. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Where you go? Stop looking up dirty water. It's gross. It's gross.
It was making this very challenging. So I'm going to pull out this and power wash this because I got the power washer out. Why not? So anyways, thank you so much to all of you that choose to subscribe to my channel, and even those of you that don't subscribe but come back and watch the videos. I'm going to be doing a subscriber giveaway. So all you have to do is be a subscriber. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, and any comment that you leave will enter you in for a $50 Amazon gift card, and I will announce that winner next week. I did put my gloves on to even move this because it was over in the area where I got the poison ivy. But again, since I had the power washer out, I decided, well, let me start cleaning up some of these kids' toys. I've had these for years from when my girls were little, and I want to get them all cleaned off so then I have them for my grandbabies. And I think EJ will absolutely love this. I do plan on just scrubbing this down very thoroughly as well with soap and water, but I had to get all of this caked on dirt off, and what better way to do that than by using the power washer. So this is what it looked like before I put the power washer to it. And it's so much better. There were a few spots that just would not come off. We'll see if soap and water will get those off, but a majority of it just came very, very clean.
What, Clocky? I'm trying to show them the deck, Clocky. Pain in rear.
Well, look at that. You can see the clear of where it's dried overnight, where it's been washed and where it hasn't. OMG. All right, it is day 2 of my yard cleanup. This video, I always tell you guys, I do things in stages, and it usually takes me multiple days to get things done for a 1-week video. I only worked on this for 2 days because, as y'all know, if you've done yard work, it's like very exhausting. It's a lot of work. So 2 days was what I could put in to this week's video. If you caught my last week's video, I did a makeover on the front area. That was super fun. A lot of work and very exhausting. That took me like a week to do everything. But that was a lot more fun work than this is. This is not really fun work doing the cleanup, but it's necessary. And as I said in my first video about cleaning this yard, I'm treating this like I've treated every project that I need to tackle. For instance, I will leave my decluttering playlist down in the description box if you want to watch me go through my whole house and declutter it. It took me about a year. But when I was in decluttering phase, that was my only focus, was decluttering. I could not focus on anything else except for getting the job at hand done. I mean, every week I would show up with a new video of a declutter, and I would have lots of people leave comments on, you should put this there, or you didn't declutter this enough, or you should make over this room this way. I couldn't focus on anything except for getting the decluttering done. So for the backyard, that's my focus. It's cleanup. So like I said, I have lots of fun ideas of how I want to make this area over, but I got to get the cleanup done first. That's all I can focus on. I'm hopeful that we do put the deck together and at least get like our patio furniture on it so we can make it kind of usable for this year. And maybe I'll be able to do a little bit, but probably not a ton. So if you have a big project to tackle, like this is a big project, it's literally going to take me the entire spring and summer season just to get my yard cleaned up. I hope you'll come along this journey with me and just know that big projects like this get done in small chunks of time, little by little. We don't have to tackle big projects all at once. Well, more progress has been made. Now this front bed has been pretty much cleared out. Feeling good. All right, I'm gonna try real hard to tackle the last one. It's getting a little warm and I'm sweating. And I got some dang ant spray out. I only use stuff that's safe around animals. I got a bunch of ants in here. Ugh. So anyways, let's move on. The ants were like in between the rocks when I pulled out the leaves. Ugh. Anyways, I thought it would be a good idea to take the hose off just to clear everything out of this bed that I could. Oh, man, I got soaking wet. Oh, man, come on. Lord. I'm going to walk to the camera in a second. Look at my pants. Like it literally sprayed me everywhere. I just got soaked. I'm trying to get that off so I can move it out of the way. I should have just left it and worked around it. All right. I'm all like literally soaked. My hair, everything. Let's move on. So anyways, I hope this inspires you to tackle a big project that you have that's overwhelming, because this backyard is overwhelming to me, but I know I can do it if I do it in small chunks. Every single week, I got to show up and just do a little bit. This week was my entire focus, was getting these 3 beds or 3 areas cleaned out and that fence cleaned off. Funny, the hubs came outside when I was doing this and he was like, looked at my pants and he was like, oh, wow, you're really sweating. And I was like, well, I am kind of sweating, but no, I got soaked from the hose. So I won't be bringing you a dedicated video every single week of only yard cleanup because that would be boring. I would get bored if that's all I did. And to be honest with you, I've been doing, like, I did the front yard last week, and now I'm trying to tackle this. Like, my house is really suffering. I haven't been doing a lot of housework because this is really exhausting, hard labor work. So next week, I might bring you a little bit of yard cleanup. Well, that is my plan every week, to do at least a little bit. But we're also going to be getting in the house as well and doing some things in the house. And just wait until you see what I walked into when I walked into the house. I literally could have cried. My sweet, sweet Donna Jean. Oh my gosh. She's so sweet. We're getting close to being done for this week. Thank you so, so much for spending your time with me today. I hope it inspired you to tackle a project in your house. And by the way, I haven't asked you yet, and I always ask you, what are you working on? Because I love to hear what you are working on in your house. Even the smallest things make the biggest difference. So definitely feel free to share with me what you are working on. Y'all know I don't play music in my videos. I usually just do a voiceover or I'm talking to you while I'm doing things. I left a little clip in here, a little ASMR. Let me know if you enjoy it. Well, that is progress. Wow. 3, 6, I got 8 lawn bags. 8 lawn bags. I got this finished. I know there's still some green down there, but I'm just done for the day. And I'm going to spray some of that stuff I told you about. I think I told you about it. And see if that takes care of it. But this one is cleaned up OMG. And look at all this trash I found. It was way back in that corner. There's all the buckets that I used to use to give Phil food and water. And then some random other things were sitting in there. So gotta take care of that too. What made you decide to do that, Donna Jane? I was so very kind. Look at you. The flash is on?
Yeah, your flash is on.
Oh, probably because it's dark in here. She cleaned up the kitchen, you guys, while I was outside working. I could cry right now. That makes me so happy. Thank you, Donna Jean. Well, these two guys have been hanging out ever since I cleaned. Oh, there's 3 of them. Heavens, what are they doing? They've been just walking around in the dirt. I don't know. I hope I didn't disturb something of theirs, but I don't know what I could have disturbed. What's that guy? Those are robins, I think. Is that a robin? His belly looks different than a robin. Maybe it's a female. I don't know what. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're just looking for worms. I saw a couple. I tried to direct them to where they were, but they didn't listen to me. Anyways, so darn cute. All right, you saw the before and after of the fence. Let's take a look at the before and afters of the yard cleanup that I got to today all around the deck area. So this was before and now after. And oh my gosh, wasn't that so sweet of Donna Jean? She literally cleaned up the whole kitchen. The kitchen was a disaster and it was driving me crazy, but I was so focused on getting the outside cleanup done. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Anyways, this is in front of the deck area. We cleaned only half the deck. We power washed half the deck, but my main focus was cleaning that fence and getting all the weeds and the leaves cleaned up here. And so that's what this looks like now. Thank you again so much for spending some time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I hope you decide to enter into the giveaway. this was the last area that I wanted to get cleaned up for this week's project. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to power through, but I did. I got it cleaned up. And I did forget to tell you about that vinegar spray. My mom said it works fantastic for cleaning or for killing weeds. And it is safe around pets. So I'm going to spray that in here to get the rest of those. But I know it's just pure dirt basically right now, but it feels so much better. So the first project, I got 19 bags full of yard waste in. This project, I got 8. Super duper happy with the progress I'm making, and it's giving me tons of hope with these little chunks that I'm going to be able to get it done. So that is what I have for you this week. I will see you again next week with a new video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!